So when you think of October, the first thing that comes to mind is probably Halloween or trick-or-treating. But today we are putting aside the candy bars to talk about some other food that's celebrated this month. Believe it or not, October is a huge National Food Month. So we're going to put the food head-to-head to see what people would choose. And joining us today, comedian Melanie Hearn.
Good morning.
Fitness and nutrition expert Jody Trewiler.
Hey.
Comedian and magician Jason Magic, and the host of the Blaine Fowler Morning Show on 96.3 WDVD. It's Blaine Fowler. Good morning to you, quartet.
Hello.
Hello.
You are going to be hungry by the end of this, so let's get into it. It is, of course, National Pizza and Pasta Month. Which would you choose, pizza or pasta, Blaine Fowler?
Pizza.
Okay.
Pizza.
Melanie.
I was going to say pizza, and more pizza.
We have that. We have buddies. You saw that, right? Jason.
I gotta go with nachos. Nachos all the way, or hot dogs. No, pizza. Come on, pizza. It's always pizza.
You're going to say something like gluten-free kale pasta.
Yes, kale pasta. No, I
Wait,
would
that's a
actually
thing?
pick the pasta, though.
Okay.
Like good Italian pasta that's well made and it cooks in 90 seconds.
Out of seaweed, yeah. Yum.
Hey, I eat real food, too. I balance. I do.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Tiramisu.
All right.
We were just talking about that in the
He's so
green room. I was
asking me.
picking her brain. I'm like, what should I have?
Yes.
That's
Tiramisu. That's
all
a
right.
good choice.
It is a National Pretzel and Popcorn Poppin' Month. Which would you choose, pretzels or popcorn, Blaine?
Eat it every day, popcorn.
Butter, like movie theater butter.
Oh
Lovers.
yeah, I get that Jolly Time blast of butter, pop it in there for 2 minutes in the microwave. Jody's really thrilled with me right now, but yeah, I have a bag of that stuff every single day.
Pretzels or popcorn?
When I go see a movie at Imagine, I get popcorn.
Do you get the real butter?
Viewers caught me one time. They came up behind me like, aren't you the fitness expert from Channel 4?
Melanie.
I actually don't like popcorn. So what? No, I don't. I'm not a big popcorn person.
Look at Jason's like scooching away from
I'm
you.
not a big popcorn person. Soft pretzel with a little cheese or a little salt on top and some. I don't like, especially with the cheese. And I'm not a popcorn person. Nah.
Nobody remembers this, but they used to play at all the malls, Northland, Eastland, Southland, and Westland. They had a place called Hot Sam.
Jinx.
I remember that.
I knew you could.
And it was hot, soft pretzels, but the thing was I don't remember cheese being involved. I thought it was mustard. Wasn't it mustard?
Mustard.
Kmart had the best pretzels. Kmart had
Really?
the
Oh, that
Seriously,
Kmart
really?
cafeteria?
Yes, Kmart cafeteria had great pretzels.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
Love the Kmart cafeteria. Popcorn. Popcorn from the Kmart cafeteria. With a big bag, you can just buy it on the way out with that little
Sale.
Yes.
Remember how the
Done.
Kmart cafeteria used to be like this strange magical land?
yeah.
Your mom would be like, "No, we have food
No,
at
we
home."
don't have time.
Always.
Tray.
Did you
Good
not see the
times.
Tray
receipt?
that slid
And it was a
along.
sub
Yeah.
right there by the car. It was a sub right there. Like, let me get the sub.
This
And-
giant sub. No, you can't have that. There's no way you would finish that in a week. Yes, I could, Mom.
And then the fountain drinks. Like
Oh, my gosh.
The red and the blue.
Terrible.
All right, it is National Seafood and Chili Month. Which would you choose? Your favorite seafood dish, or just a bowl of hearty chili, Blaine?
Chili, I don't eat seafood.
Okay, Melanie.
Oh, that's a tough one. Is there such thing called chili seafood? Can I?
Yes, there is. It's called shrimp cocktail, and that's what I vote for.
There we
Chili
go.
seafood
Clam
shrimp
chowder.
cocktail.
There we go.
Done.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go.
Both of you? Really?
Shrimp cocktail.
Really? You're serious?
Yes, we're going on a date later.
Yes.
Shrimp cocktail. Melanie
okay.
and Magic.
By the way, on that note, I just had it yesterday. For my birthday dinner, there's a place called Zhao Jun, which is a fusion restaurant that's at Maple and Telegraph, and they have a seafood soup wonton that they're
Yeah.
serving right now. It's the entire reason I went there for my birthday yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, so-
Happy birthday, by the
Happy
way.
birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
What do you say, seafood or chili?
Definitely seafood. I don't like chili. Oh, it's all beans.
Unless
What
it's
kind
made
of
of
Michigander
kale.
are you?
Yeah, but like crab legs, I would never
Oh
turn
my
down.
God, lobster,
Never.
Right,
crab legs,
lobster,
shrimp
right?
scampi
Chili all day.
with pasta,
Always.
not
all
made of
day.
kale.
Let's create a meal out of all
Calamari,
these.
fried clams, can't.
Top
All right.
popcorn.
National Cookie and Dessert Month. Do you want a cookie or a different type of dessert?
Yes and yes.
Do you want
I was gonna say that's.
I gotta pick one.
Love it. Dude, I had cookies for breakfast. I had Cookie Crisp.
That's what
for
I'm talking.
breakfast.
Cookie crisp?
No, you did not.
Sorry. Oh,
This
but I
has become
but I had
Irritate
kale-
Jody.
I had kale milk.
What?
But I put kale milk in there.
Oh, there you go.
I mean,
I don't think anybody's passing up some Sanders bumpy cake or a hot fudge
Never.
sundae in favor of cookie.
Oh, absolutely not.
the bump cake was my birthday cake every year growing up.
We got one right over here.
Every year
All
growing
right,
Bill
up.
Naps.
30 seconds left. National Pear, Pineapple, and Apple Month. Which would you choose among those three?
Caramel apple.
Apple.
Bananas. Next.
Pear.
Pear's an
I
interesting
love
choice.
it at this
Pears
time
are
of year, and I cut it up with a knife and then eat the slices. It's delicious.
I'm more into plums and nectarines myself, not that you asked.
Yeah.
I will have
That wasn't
a
one of
pair
the
of
choices.
bananas.
What about out of the choices?
Oh, I'm
Pear,
going
pineapple, apple.
pineapple.
Pineapple's good.
I love pineapple.
Delicious.
All right, guys, thanks for being here. We're out of time, unfortunately.
You guys going to feed us now?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
apparently we've got pizza and bumpy cakes. Oh
Happy
Oh,
birthday
get
one more
up.
time to
Happy
Jason.
birthday, Jason!
Tati, let's go over to you.